Welcome to the Old-Fashioned Masonic Podcast, where we talk all things Freemasons, while drinking an old-fashioned. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button now. Platforms other than YouTube tend to block some of our content. Subscribe now to get up-to-date videos and shorts as they release. Now, enjoy this episode.
Exploring Cowans and Eavesdroppers in Freemasonry. Cowans and eavesdroppers are two terms that are often used in Freemasonry. Freemasons are reminded to be on guard for Cowans and eavesdroppers during their meetings. The origins of these terms are lost to time, but they have become an integral part of Masonic vocabulary. Cowans were originally dry stone wall makers or rough masons who were seen as less skilled than trained stonemasons. In early Scottish Masonry, Cowans were considered outsiders and were not allowed to participate in Masonic meetings. Eavesdroppers, on the other hand, are those who stand in the eavesdrop, close to a wall or window, to hear the voices within. Who are the Cowans in Freemasonry? In Freemasonry, a Cowan is a term used to describe an individual who pretends to be a Freemason but is not a member of the fraternity. In modern Masonic terms, a Cowan is someone who presents themselves as a Freemason but has not gone through the proper initiation process and is not recognized as a member by any legitimate Masonic organization. They may have some knowledge of Masonic symbolism, but they lack the deeper understanding that comes from being a true member of the fraternity. In some cases, Cowans may be individuals who are simply curious about Freemasonry and want to learn more about the fraternity. Who are the eavesdroppers in Freemasonry? In Freemasonry, the term eavesdropper refers to someone who tries to listen in on a conversation or meeting they are not supposed to hear. The word comes from the Old English word eavesdrop, which originally referred to the space under the eaves of a building where rainwater dripped off the roof. In the context of Freemasonry, eavesdroppers are seen as a potential threat to the secrecy and security of the organization. Masonic meetings and rituals are meant to be private and only open to members, so anyone who tries to listen in without permission is considered an intruder. While the term eavesdropper has negative connotations in Freemasonry, it is important to note that not all forms of listening in are necessarily bad. For example, in some cases, a member may overhear a conversation or ritual accidentally or unintentionally. In these situations, it is important to use discretion and respect the privacy of the organization and its members. There are Cowans and eavesdroppers in your everyday life. Some that try to gain personal and/or business knowledge from you and your family. Masonic Education Monday is education that will help you in your personal and Masonic endeavors. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and comment on this episode. The Old-Fashioned Masonic Podcast, where real Masons talk about Freemasonry.